Budget Blinds. Visit their showroom or call today for a free in-home consultation.
It's not quite done yet, but construction at Lloydminster's Grace United Church stopped long enough on Christmas Eve to hold the congregation's first service in more than 18 months. Planning for the $4.3 million project began more than 4 years ago. Outside traffic in this downtown is flowing normally after months of obstacles. Inside, Gary Cunningham says everything is close to completion.
We're about 85% complete. We hope by the end of January we'll be almost complete. There'll be a little bit in the spring left to do.
The sanctuary has been refurbished, and in the lobby, an inside look at the old brick wall. Cunningham says the new fellowship hall is still under construction, but they have plans to put it to good use when it's done.
Because we're downtown, we hope to entice a lot of the downtown people to use our facilities and be part of our congregation. The other thing we hope to do is be able to lease out, rent out some of our facilities to help pay for the budget.
Once everything is finished, the church plans to have a multi-day grand opening at the end of April. Well, from opening a new school to the local comprehensive high school getting new locker rooms, it's been a notable year for the Lloydminster Public Division. Todd Robinson, the Director of Education, sat down with Hannah Knotveit as he talks about the year that was.
Well, thank you so much for joining us here today. And to begin, I'm just going to ask you about some of the highlights and the notable things that happened for the division over the past year.
Sounds good. Well, the last year has been an exciting year in LPSD for sure. There's a number of things that we're extremely proud of. Our student results continue to grow. Our graduation rate is now 10% higher than the provincial average, which we're very proud of. And some of the things that are also pretty exciting is the work we're doing around resiliency and wellness, and the partnership we have with Dr. Unger, who was here and spent some time with us in September, and trying to ensure that our kids are doing well from a mental wellness perspective, and also from the perspective of being able to get involved and actively take part in physical fitness and sports and those sorts of things. So a lot of really great things, and none of it possible without great staff and great support from the community.
Definitely, and one of the things that happened, well, actually around last year at this time, is the opening of College Park School, and there was a bit of a delay there, and I just want you to talk a little bit about, the opening of College Park.
Yeah, actually, a week ago this week, we celebrated our first birthday. It was a really exciting day. We've fallen in love with the facility, and it's been really a great road for us in that regard. Yesterday, actually, we had the opportunity to celebrate College Park with the Minister of Education, who visited Lloydminster. And it's been a really great addition for our schools, and a different configuration, being the fact that we have little guys from the daycare area right up to our grade 9 students, and it's really developed a nice culture and feel to the school. So a great addition for Lloyd Public.
Can you talk a little bit about enrollment, and if it's up, how much?
Sure. Yeah, we're up right around 80 students this year. We were anticipating flat enrollment is what we were projecting. We were really excited to see the enrollment growth. The enrollment growth has kind of been across all of our schools, but certainly Jack Kemp, College Park, and E.S. Laird were three of the schools that experienced the more significant growth. And certainly I think that speaks to the development that's happening in the city on the Saskatchewan side, and certainly we expect more growth there as the years go on.
All right, and yes, the Lloydminster Comprehensive High School is receiving some new lockers, and there's a little bit of buzz about this, and why is this a big deal for the school?
Well, we're really excited about this project, and LCHS was built in the late 60s, and so it's an old building, and certainly at the time some of the facilities we had for change rooms and locker rooms, those sorts of things, were quite antiquated. And we really wanted to create a home for our Barons athletes, and they deserve it. They're great kids, they do a great job. And this facility will give us a place to call home. Not only that, but it gives us access to external washrooms for events that happen in the community at our community track or other things at Armstrong Field, as well as an area for our visiting teams to change in so they don't have to come into the school, and just allow us to be even a better community partner in supporting athletics throughout the community.
Well, thank you so much for joining us today.
No, thank you for the time.